Hey, girl. Hey. How's it going, girl? How's it going?
It's going, we're here, we're queer, we're used to it.
We're
We're over
used,
it.
we're used to it, and we're over it. I mean, yes, ma'am. That both of those are, in fact, the twooth. And, ma'am,
I'm
you can't handle the twooth.
No, I never have been able to. It's too big.
Depends whose twooth you're talking about. Oh my God, what's going on, ma'am? What is new with
Um,
you?
Not much, just working on stuff, getting ready for the, spooky season, working on looks, working on
Ma'am,
got some shows.
because you've got some free time next week.
Do I?
You mentioned that you have multiple days off.
I didn't say I had days off. I said I had availability to do the podcast if we need to do the
Yes,
podcast.
but that means you have evenings off.
Yeah, that means
Evenings.
I'm not doing like pre-playing things, but I'll be making costumes
I know.
and
Well, what I was thinking was you should at least have 2 Halloween looks done by that week. Mm-hmm.
well no, because I'm still working on
Oh
black market
Lord,
looks.
Lord have mercy. When's Black Market?
Next Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm finishing that, and my friend slash co-host paid me to do theirs too. So I'm working on theirs also.
Oh Lord,
And
Lord have
and
mercy.
then when I get back from Black Market, then I'll work on my Halloween looks because my
And
fabric for my
then,
Halloween looks is not here yet.
girl, don't you do a new look a week during Halloween in October?
Yeah, but remember, I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks, so
Where are you going to be for 2 weeks? I don't remember this.
I thought I told you I was going to Hawaii.
No, no, girl, you did not.
Oh,
You
I'm
did
going to
not.
Hawaii.
Who's going to Hawaii?
Me and my husband are going to Hawaii.
Oh, well, that's good to know because then we'll have to, dear listeners, we're going to have to plan something for you over the 2 weeks that we're gone that I'm just now learning about now.
I thought we had talked about
No,
this.
ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
We talk about so many
I
things.
know, but none of them important.
Like I thought I told you that we were going for like the memorial service for his family member and
No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. On Best Friends podcast, where they talk about the thing that irritates you most about the friend.
well, if you would just send me the calendar link again, I would have been able to
No,
put
you
something
don't
like
put
that.
that shit on there.
Oh,
This is for your shows and stuff.
oh,
Now, if you do want to put that stuff on there, we'll talk about that offline. We'll circle back. I'm really not irritated. Just send me what dates you going for, and we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Not annoyed. Just a planner. But the thing is, I'm not good at it. So there's the. Oh yeah, looks like we may have to actually record a couple of those days this week, doesn't it, Maim?
maybe.
Oh God, text me what date you're. Go ahead and text me. Go ahead and text me.
Okay.
Oh God Almighty, dear listeners, that was a revelation. That was a revelation.
Yes.
She is the whore on the beast. She is the.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a lot that you
beast.
said there.
Beast. Oh God. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Maim. Did you know that we have a Patreon? Not even going to go into it. I'm just going to go straight and talk about it. Did you know that we have a Patreon?
I forgot how much I love that line.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right,
yeah.
dear listeners. You go to MimsMaim.com. No, that's not it. If you go to Patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw some money at Maim.
What?
Did you know that we have another podcast?
Please.
That's right. We have baking sugar. Our Deciding Women podcast, and we object. Our Ally McBeal podcast, and dear listeners, maybe at this point, maybe because she's going to be gone forever, we usually put some Patreon and like drag, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that.
We're just gonna have to wholesale record them. We're just gonna have to record them in bulk.
We will. God,
just a bulk record.
Oh God. Oh God. All right.
Oh my God.
I have so many turbans I can just rip one off and put another one on. Whole new look.
Where's my shaky go?
Oh God. Hey, babe. Anyway, what I was trying to say, dear listeners, is if you're one of our patrons, you can see us in the lightest of drag with the pre-release of the podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have merchandise?
What?
It's right. If you go to mimsmaim.com, you can buy something, hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
5-star reviews. Right about now, we're at 2 stars. Let's get this shit better before
I'm trying.
This is season 3.
Oh.
Episode 21. The days dwindle down.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Perfect for fall.
So.
Have we had daylight savings yet?
No. That's when you're in Hawaii.
Oh.
Probably. It's usually end of October.
Okay.
That's a long ass flight, girl. Is it direct?
I think we got it direct. Yeah, because we're flying out of Miami to get it direct. So they don't have direct from Fort Lauderdale, but they have direct out of Miami.
God, that's like a 7-8 hour flight. No, that's got to be even long. That's like a 10-hour flight.
It's double digit, yeah.
God, did you get first class?
I don't get the tickets.
He probably put himself in first class.
I mean, that's fine. You know me. I'm gonna put my earbuds in here.
Your airplay. He's gonna put his Afro sheen on, and he's gonna just fall asleep right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. You should put some Dawn on that. It's gonna stain.
Beast. anyway, so this film, this episode is a continuation of the 1949 classic.
It wasn't a classic. It was just a movie.
A 1949 film called Strange Bargain, which Maim has not been able to find for free.
I tried. I found this one place that had like a thing look like I could get it, but I think it was a virus, kind of one of those kinds of programs. So yeah, I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, like maybe it's available somewhere.
It was weird because, like, I mean, movies like that. The reason why I was like, movies like that you can usually find on YouTube because they're so old and they're out of like registration era. But I found, strangely enough, I found a treasure trove of other film noirs, like so many of them. I was like, oh, this is cool, but not that one. It just was not. I mean, obviously not that popular.
It could be that the film was destroyed, like a lot of the older films.
It ain't destroyed. You can rent. You can get it on Amazon. I was paying $4.
Okay. The way you made it sound. Okay, I got you now, girl.
I was trying to find it for free.
I got you, girl. We got it. We understand. Well, we're at lunch. All
right, nice.
And I believe we're in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
The city of Angeles.
Yeah, Angles.
City of Angles, and that vampire angel, the David Boreanaz city. who got at the same time hotter and then uglier as he aged. Like he got hotter for a bit.
It went up and then it went down again.
Yeah, because those cheeks, that cheek work got a little too puffy.
You should have not been so worried about them bones.
That show was 100% watchable.
It was.
It really is. Well, Mr. Peabody is trying to sell Jess on telling her story of her real life sleuthing. Because, she's a sleuth.
Yes.
And Mrs. Wilson, who works in the restaurant haphazardly because she's very old, is just sort of staring at Jess. At first I got very excited, girl, because at first glance I thought it was Phil Stiller, and I was like, we are in for a show. We are.
It's so good.
Because she had that round, perfect gray hair, and I was like, is that Phil Stiller? And panned back to her, I was like, damn it, it's not Phil Stiller.
That would have been so good.
Was Phil Stiller ever on the show?
I
don't know either. I'm sure she may be.
Phyllis Stiller.
That
would be great, actually.
That would be great.
We would just skip to that episode.
No, we wouldn't. we gotta do this. We gotta get through this.
She wrote. Gotta get through this.
Gotta get.
It doesn't look. Oh no, she wasn't. But she was on an episode of. Diagnosis Murder. I'm gonna get you.
No, you're really not. No, you're really not. Well, we're up in the hotel room. We're up in JB's hotel room, and we find out. Well, girl, we have to start thinking about what we're going to do after this. Maybe we'll ask the patrons which show we're going to review after this.
After Murder, She Wrote?
No, after Designing Women.
Oh Lord, I was like, girl, we got a long time on Murder, She Wrote. I think we need to follow Murder, She Wrote with Matlock, but that's just me.
Well, girl, that's even longer. Jesus, we may not be alive. That making me 80.
I want to review Matlock in drag, looking like Andy Griffith when he did Matlock. That's what I want to do.
So now, girl, apparently, when he lived down, because he's from Wilmington.
I know.
And he lived in North Carolina for the longest time, like up to his death. He would apparently go around with his shirt unbuttoned nearly all the way down to his belly button, and shorts, and he was a right asshole. Did you ever see the movie with oh God, what was the movie with him in it? The Waitress?
The Waitress?
Is that what it is? It's got Kerry Russell in it.
Oh, yeah, Waitress?
Waitress, yes.
Yeah.
That character is exactly what he was like in real life. He was an ass.
Oh.
He was an ass.
Well, he actually did. There's actually a movie. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was a movie done in the 50s, I believe.
It was?
Yeah. And
just
he
one?
was. No. It was just, he was very young, and it was a very dark role. It's one of those things where people have trouble watching it now because they're like, this is not the same guy.
Yeah.
It was back when he was still acting, you know, properly.
Yeah. So we're in the hotel room, and Jess keeps getting fruit delivered. They keep bringing her fruits.
Hint.
So 2 weeks in Hawaii.
Well, not 2 weeks, because remember, you have 2 of the days are going to be travel days.
I mean,
actually, 3 of the days are going to be travel days because one of the days is going to be going between islands.
Okay.
You have to fly for those as well.
Oh, so you're visiting the whole state?
Well, 2 of the islands.
Okay. God. Ooh.
And then some of the days are going to be family stuff, because the family stuff. So it's not like a vacation complete.
Well, girl, do you still record the podcast while you're out there? Send him on some of the family stuff, and we just record.
How can we do that? I mean, because it's like a 6-hour difference.
I record at 6 p.m. and it's noon for you.
That won't work. I mean, I would rather just record ahead of time, because then I'd have to plan it, and that's not a thing.
Actually, we do it at 2 a.m. for you, and it's 8 a.m. for me. We'll think on it.
Let me think on that.
Okay. Ah, God. So Mrs. Wilson's here.
Mrs. Wilson!
And her name is Georgia. She comes in, but she doesn't want to bother. She doesn't want to impose on JB too late. Too fucking late, woman.
Literally.
Too fucking late. Well, her husband, Sam, was arrested.
Oh.
And went to jail for 30 years.
Oh, okay.
For a murder he did not commit.
What?
What?
Grasp pearls.
So JB's like, sure, I'll help, or I'll go talk to your,
I'll help.
I'll talk to Sam and see what the fuck is going on with you.
She said it just like that too. I'll help.
So we're at George's, and we meet Sam, who is a right angry piece of shit.
Well, he's been in prison for 30 years for a crime he didn't commit.
I mean, he's an actor. I don't think he has been.
He is a has-been. What?
I said, this episode's full of them. So he tells a story, and when he tells a story, it's pieces of this movie that they edited with. Actually, I wonder if the movie's actually done with that.
That's not a thing that they did that for this.
With that like lens. Oh God.
Fuzzy edges,
looking like RuPaul's Drag Race season 1. Vaseline all over everything. Yeah, on her teeth too. You're right, and up somebody's butt probably. Well, Georgia talking in her mid-Atlantic accent because she has a very strong mid-Atlantic accent back in the 1949. Asked Sam to go get a raise. Ha!
Demands it.
Because we are poor and we have house payments. And you're the best second-grade bookkeeper there. So he talks to Mr. Jarvis, and Mr. Jarvis is like, nah, bitch, we ain't got the money, you fired. And Sam's like, well, couldn't you ask Mr. Hearn, who's your partner, to buy you for money? He's like, the only way he's going to do that is to buy me out, and he's offering nothing, so absolutely not. But Mr. Jarvis is being nice, like, hey, Sam, I know since you just lost your job, you're poor now. I'll take you out to dinner.
You just lost your job. You're poor, right? You want to go to dinner? Let's do it.
So Mr. Jarvis is like, hey. I want to kill myself.
What?
I'm upping my insurance for my son and wife to 250,000 doll hairs.
That was a lot in 1949.
Girl, let me just tell you, my husband and I last night, I have Sling TV, which has a bunch of random ass channels. We get the Buzzer channel, which shows a lot of very, 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 very old game shows.
Oh, I know.
Concentration with Alex Trebek was on last night.
Mm-hmm.
And this one man won like a trip to Singapore and like 5 other things for a grand total of $9,600. Like, that trip to Singapore today itself would probably cost you $9,600.
Yeah. Actually, I just looked it up. So in 1949, $250,000 would be the equivalent of $3.2 million now.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk of change.
That is a good chunk of change. Maybe one day this podcast will bring us to that.
$250,000 in 1949.
Yes. Dear listeners in the past, if you could just
Hey, ABC here.
Oh God.
Thanks for listening to the 6 o'clock news. Now, stay tuned for Mims and Maim.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maim. You probably wouldn't be on the radio.
No, it'd be like, well, sir, Mims, I do declare, your pancakes is ready, sir. I made them with Aunt Jemima's pancake mix.
Are you done?
Not feeling like breakfast today? It's okay. I got you some Uncle Ben's long grain rice.
Are you done? I'll just smoke my American Spirit cigarette and move on.
Pick it up at any local grocery store.
Okay. God.
Back to you, Mims.
God damn it. Just God damn it.
A shuck a jive, shuck a jive, shuck a jive.
You killed me. I'm done. I'm just done. I can't. No. Okay. So Mr. Jarvis is going to kill himself. Yeah. Give him the insurance. Sam's going to come over and make it look like a murder. He needs to make it look like robbery, and Mr. Jarvis will give him $10,000.
Oh, okay. That's a good deal.
Well, it's a bit later on, and then Jarvis called Sam and's like, hey, we're moving up the death. I'm going to do it now, so you just need to get your ass over here.
Jeez.
So
very
Sam,
demanding.
Yeah, so Sam came over to try to stop him. He drove over as fast as he could. But Mr. Jarvis was dead. He found a note with the $10,000. He took the gun, walked outside, and fired shots inside. He forgot to fire them inside, so he fired them through. And JB's like, well, that proves your innocence, because why would you take a .38 and, like, shoot it back through the house? That makes no fucking sense.
Hey.
And, well, they're like, the DA had other evidence. He had the $10,000. There was blood on the steering wheel. There was no ballistic evidence because Sam took the gun off the bottom of the Santa Monica Pier.
Oh.
Which I believe is a song by something, Red Hot Chili Peppers, maybe. I think Under the Pier's about that. Or that's Under the Bridge, isn't it? How long you lie, separate my side, and I don't believe it's fair. Anyway, he threw that gun down there.
Okay.
And the gun was never recovered.
Wow.
Are you going to be back in time for Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know.
No, we're literally coming back because of all of the stuff I have to do.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. We've got plenty of time to not get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when do you go to Gainesville?
Saturday.
Oh, this coming up Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, when are you taking your COVID shot?
Probably next week.
Why don't you do that Monday?
This coming Monday?
Do it Monday.
Or next Monday?
Well, you got to think. It takes 2 weeks to take full effect.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's true.
COVID in full effect. So I would, as soon as you wake up on Monday, do it at lunch on Monday. Yeah. Okay. Because you won't start feeling it until midnight. So.
Okay.
And just plan on calling in sick Tuesday. What? Are you just shake your head?
Trying to. You got my mom, like, what do you call it? Like, all the thinking and planning just started kicking in. I'm like, okay.
You're not good at it either.
No.
It's because of ADHD or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told my husband that, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "That's what he said." He was like, and he started thinking like, maybe some things actually do make sense if we look at it from that perspective. I was like, "Oh no."
yeah, I mean, yeah, like your husband, he's a psychiatrist. Has he
Yes,
ever?
but remember, like, there's
Yeah,
like relationship blindness, right? Like,
yeah,
there are
yeah, yeah,
things that you just don't
yeah, yeah,
notice.
yeah. And the only reason I noticed it is because I have a couple of random TikToks and Instagrams show up with people who are ADHD. Who are like, and these are my symptoms. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh, this is Maim.
Somebody like that. I know somebody.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. So Inspector Webb interviewed Sam,
Got it.
and when it came to the bullets, Sam looked over at the wall where they were, and he's like, "Yes, they're right over there, Sam. They're right over there." And you may know Inspector Webb as the Colonel from MASH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the partner from Dragnet.
Yes. Are they the same
I
person?
forgot. I forgot he was in MASH. I only remember from Dragnet.
Was he in Dragnet?
Yeah, he was the other. He was the. There was just the two of them.
Yeah, I didn't remember if it was him or not.
He was the second person. He wasn't like the lead guy.
Oh, it was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I know that seems insane because I know everybody knows him from MASH, but every time I ever see him, I literally just think about
when I heard
Dragnet.
the voice, when I heard his voice, I was like, I think that's the dude from Dragnet.
Mm,
And then it was like, or MASH.
yeah.
And because I thought they were two different people.
Well, it's funny because when they show like the playback, I was like, oh, I didn't realize that he was in movies. Like I had no idea because
Yeah.
I only knew him from Dragnet.
Well, so JB asked, what about the note for the $10,000? And he burned the note. Sam burned the note like he was instructed to.
Mm-hmm.
And when Sam brought up the insurance, Webb didn't seem to care about it. Well, Rod and Terry are here.
Hi, Rod and Terry.
Terry is in the worst outfit I've ever seen, but she's pregnant, so it's allowed. Girl, speaking of worst outfits, again, I have Sling TV. I don't know why I keep saying this. This is not sponsored, but I have it and the random ass things. Anyway, I get Explorer channel with just Explorer. And last night there was this random show in Ireland with this English woman. Girl, all this is to say she was marching around Ireland in these little boots with heels and fringe on top.
Ah,
Girl, you would love them. They completely cover your ankles.
I kind of want them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you always joke about my ankles. Half the things I wear are boot style because they're so like,
Girl,
they're so high.
I make fun of your ankles because you always like I should make fun of your knees is what I should make fun of.
That's better. Yeah, because remember, I wear these like 8-inch heels. I have to wear those ones that are kind of boot style.
Uh-huh.
So, but
Well,
yeah, you're right.
I mean that's the
there.
other part of it. The boot style cut off your legs, so it looks like your legs are only this big.
Oh,
Whenever you wear the longer dresses, the ones that are cut beneath your knee, which
is
knee.
Which is why I should raise in my hemline.
Exactly, so it actually looks like you have legs.
Do I?
I mean, you can illusion that shit.
I'm gonna draw some.
Girl, no, just do Wicked Witch.
Little sticks.
I was going to say Wicked Witch of the East and just have them like down like the back of the house, dragging behind you.
I'm just gonna attach some 2x4s to the front of my thighs so they hit the ground first, so people know I'm coming.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, Rod is.
Listeners, we're sorry. We're so sorry. I don't know what's gotten into the two of us today.
We made it through baking sugar, and now here we are. And we haven't talked in a bit. Um,
And
and
this episode is so insane.
it really is, and it jumps everywhere, so we are too.
Yes.
But you know what? If you didn't like this shit, you wouldn't listen to us.
That's right. You tell him. Damn.
I'll just have to tell my husband that we're gonna have to double up watching episodes of Designing Women, and oh god, he's gonna be so thrilled.
He's gonna be
Or we can watch,
thrilled.
or we can do a movie and just do that.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
We can do a little break if you want to, and do a movie.
We haven't done a movie break in a while.
We can do a movie break. That we can talk about. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too long.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Not like Cleopatra. No.
Oh look, she's beautiful and eating the scenery again.
Yeah, Queen. Yeah.
Oh look,
No,
she's
no.
beautiful and eating the scenery again.
Yeah. Queen.
And that it's just us saying that over and over again for the because there's. Do you know how much plot's in that movie? Oh, there's none.
Oh my God, Richard Burton. Yeah. Come on, Liz.
Is he drunk? Is she drunk? Are they both drunk?
Yes.
Yes.
He smeared his mascara.
He can mark my Anthony. Anyway.
His knees look good, don't they?
God damn. Where are we at? Oh. Well, Rod is a policeman.
Oh, okay.
And we find out that Inspector Webb, who JB really wants to talk to, is both retired and unavailable.
Oh. Much like most of the men that she dates.
So Rod is driving JB home, and we find out that the police file is missing. It was taken. Yes. So JB ponders the question: what if Jarvis was murdered by someone else?
Yeah.
So we're at JB's, and she's got the police file, and she's like, Rod, you did great. You did absolutely great. So everybody gets in the car, and they go over to Jarvis's. The Jarvis estate.
Oh.
And we meet Sidney Jarvis.
He's a piece of work.
He is. We found out that he confided in Sam about Mr. Hearn being there the evening that Jarvis died.
Oh.
And Hearn lied to Webb when he was being interviewed about it. It said that he was not there or anywhere to be seen. He was like, why would I go over there when I see that man every day? I don't like seeing him every day, but I see him every day. I would just see him at work and tell him, give him a piece of my mind.
Well, chill out.
I'm chilling.
Calm down.
I'm calm.
Not you, just them.
Oh.
You know.
Well, JB asks, may I see Mama Jarvis? And so he just looks at her and goes, she's dead. But JB sees some mail to Edna Jarvis on the counter. The plot thickens.
It's thick, honey. It's thick.
So thick.
Like with flour.
Like with flour. Or cornstarch.
I can't use cornstarch because I'm allergic to corn. So
I know, girl. I know. You're allergic to corn. You're allergic to everything.
The potato starch works really well.
What about you can use tapioca starch. That works really well too.
I like it, but it's that one's more fickle. You have to be very careful with it because
you do.
It takes very little to thicken it up.
It does, yes. That's why it's so good.
You like it thick? You like it thick and easy?
Doesn't everybody?
Well, not West Hollywood, but you know.
Oh God, girl, what are you excited about Hawaii?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I keep going back to this because this is a new piece of information to me, and I just want to talk.
I literally thought we had talked about it.
I know
just
you
because
did.
I have to tell every single, all the work and everything else because it's so long a trip.
You don't have to tell them anything.
No, no, no. I mean, just like that I had, you know, I'm going to be gone for that amount of time and everything.
Yeah. Do you tell everybody at work where you're going?
Well, I mean, we're not like, it's not like a, like that kind of work environment. Like we talk all the time. So
Yeah, I wouldn't tell my work. It would be like, I'm taking these days off. Thank you. Goodbye.
you're just like deuces.
Deuces. I'll be back when my PTO's over. You're welcome.
When you gonna be back? When my PTO is over. Like I said.
It is on my calendar, and I am out of office. You're welcome. What are we gonna do in your absence? I don't know. That's your problem.
Y'all be fine, just the same as you would if you fired me.
Ain't that
Just the same.
ain't that the truth? Well, we're at Jarvis and Hearn,
Oh.
the accounting agency, and we meet Mrs.
Oh.
Davis. Mrs. She prefers Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
And JB approached her like, the firm staged a huge comeback after Mr. Hearn took it over. I'm very good friends with Sam Wilson, and Mrs. Davis loses her mind and's like, I'm gonna need you to leave. This was not a hostile takeover. It was all worked out the night that he died. It was all worked out, and he was signing some stuff.
Wow.
Good day, JB. Good day. We also find out that she does not exactly know how to use the intercom or fakes it to try to get JB to leave.
Mm-hmm. JB called that out right quick.
Uh-huh. So JB goes over to another old woman who works there. Is like, hey, back when Mr. Jarvis used to work here, there was a woman here named Thelma. Do you know where she lives now? I really liked her. So then we go to Thelma's. Oh, this woman.
The best part of the whole show.
The best part of the whole show. She offers JB some instant coffee. Girl, it's Sanka and ice water. I did not even know Sanka would dissolve in ice water.
I mean, Sanka's got a lot of versatility.
I mean, that may actually have been the Folgers, but I think it was. What color was? Oh, the top wasn't on it. That means it's probably Sanka.
Yeah.
Right, because the top of Sanka is orange. And so she shows her some pictures, and we see they talk about her husband, the hunk.
Yes. Come on, girl. You better do it.
And we find out that Thelma used to live in a very nice house. And JB starts talking about the people who could have killed Mr. Jarvis. And JB's like, what about Ms. Jarvis? And she's like, no. Ms. Jarvis didn't have the guts to kill him.
Well, okay then. That settles that, I guess.
So JB leaves, and Thelma picks up the phone. It's like, hello, this is a voice from the past. We have a new interest in our old problem.
Ooh. Thelma, what you up to, girl?
I don't know, but Louise better show up soon. I've never seen that movie.
I saw like one time a very, very long time ago. Like, I think I was too young to even understand what I was watching. So everybody loved Brad Pitt, though.
So you know what early movie I like Brad Pitt in? Burn After Reading.
Oh yeah,
that is a fun movie. That is a fun movie.
That is a good movie. I really like him in 12 Monkeys. Is like that's like my old like 90s Brad Pitt. I always was like, man, he was so good.
He's so gross and so hot in that movie.
Yeah,
like he is.
That explains so much of my attraction.
You know what? That's why I sometimes wonder if your brain's like Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys.
Right.
Just all over the place, and
it is like that a lot.
Seeing the future and the past all at the same time.
I mean, I hate saying like you're just. It is. Yeah. Sometimes, yes.
So could your husband diagnose you if he wanted to?
No,
I didn't think so.
I have to go to a lady. There's a lady that he says if I ever wanted to actually go do something like that, I could. Like he knows a person that would do it for him.
Why don't you?
I will at some point.
Oh
I
no.
will. What?
That's that spoken truly like somebody who's like, eventually when I can work it in, whenever I make gowns.
Exactly. That's like the worst part of saying that too. I'm like, oh well, when I can figure out when to do that. Like,
I mean, girl, just don't make a gown. Just don't go to one of the things.
Did you feel the pain that was going through my brain just now? That was uncomfortable.
You can just say no.
That really is uncomfortable. That's weird.
Oh, yeah.
That's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can just say no. It's fine. They'll still be there. There'll be other places. Other things will happen.
I did recently say no to a gig though, like a long-term gig.
Ooh, where at?
It was going to be, there's a place that wanted to do drag bingo. But I told them no, because it was basically would have conflicted with us doing our stuff.
Oh,
and I was like,
thank you.
I was like, no, I already have a booking.
When would it have been?
Like literally like 6:30.
On what, Sundays?
Yeah.
Girl, we could record at 1.
No, I don't.
No, you shouldn't. You need to leave Sunday for the Lord and for your own peace and to actually sow some shit.
Leave it for the Lord.
Now, girl, here's the thing. Dear listeners, I'm sorry. I'm going to have a moment with Maim because I just realized something. She is sewing something new for Gainesville. She is breaking a cardinal drag rule. When you travel, you reuse costumes because they haven't seen it before. That is a cardinal drag rule to save you time and mental expenditure because you're getting ready to travel for several hours to do something. You are supposed to wear things that you already know work. Maim, do you have a comeback for me?
I just really wanted to make it.
You can use it for something else. That way it gives you more time to make it.
No, I mean, it's almost done now.
Hopefully it shows your ankles. Anyway, we're back at Sam's.
This one does.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
How do you know? Have you tried it on?
I haven't finished it yet, but
I mean,
know.
Did you just use a pattern? These patterns, they don't. I'm not a woman, so they don't fit me right.
I'm altering the pattern, dick. Specifically with your fucking advice in mind.
God, so we're at Sam's. And JB's like, could have been Mrs. Jarvis that murdered him? Why did Ms. Hearn lie? And we find out that Mama Jarvis is still alive. So it's later at night, and the mood is right. There's a hat in shadow.
I love shadow hats.
And then a shot is fired into JB's lovely couch.
Oh no!
Oh girl,
yes.
In the watching Connection or not Connection, Concentration. Yes. Somebody won a dining room suit.
Oh yeah,
that had dragons on it for that quote unquote Oriental flair.
Stop. That was.
I'd like to have died.
That was a thing back then. That's one reason why I love Buzzers so much is watching how much it's just like, oh boy.
Oh, and Alex Trebek, how much of an asshole he was. I love it.
Yeah,
he was
not fun. He was not fun.
Oh, he's great.
No, he's fun, but he's not like nice.
No, did you ever see a taping of Jeopardy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so they had one NC State for college Jeopardy.
Okay.
And like he is rude to the audience. Like just
What?
he was flat out mean to the audience, and it was fantastic. Like it was like a comedy show where
Yeah.
he had people asking questions like, and they're usually like stupid questions, and he doesn't suffer fools. He's
Oh,
like, just no. And next question, it was great. It was great. Great.
wow. Okay.
Where are we at now? Oh, so JB's fine. And the bullet in the couch is from a 38 pistol, the same kind that was used back in the day.
Wait a minute, but that gun was lost.
Ha. So they're going to do ballistics on it, see if it matches.
Oh.
So we're at the rest home, and we meet Mrs. Jarvis. Mrs. Jarvis isn't all there.
Oh.
Sydney shows up and grabs JB and Georgia away. And it's like, you know what? I don't know what you're doing here. And JB's like, look, why are you lying to us about the Hearn takeover? And he's like, no. Hearn tricked us on the night of my dad's death. They tricked us and put a proxy takeover of the company. It is all public record. You can go look at it. Good day, madam. Good day.
I said good day.
I said good day. So we're at Hearn and Jarvis. Hearn and Jarvis. Ooh. That's a reference to the Muppet Christmas Carol movie. One of the best. Do you know they put back in the song? So when it went to video, they took out the really sad song that he sings whenever he's alone. Like,
Oh yeah.
they took that out of the
Why did
video
they take it out?
because Disney thought it was too sad. So they put it back in now. Like it's back on the Disney version.
It's like it's supposed to be sad.
They thought it was too sad. That is, I don't know if you know that. That is unsurprisingly my favorite version of A Christmas Story, or the Christmas Carol. Not.
I mean,
Christmas
it's my
Story.
favorite version too, but because
Yeah.
but you know me, the Muppets.
Yeah. You kind of are a Muppet. Gonzo, maybe.
Oh, that's the one I always identified most with.
I know.
Is Chicken Camilla.
Yep. Which one am I most like? I know it's Janice. Hey.
I was gonna say Sam the Eagle, but
I am not Sam the Eagle. I am not.
I mean,
I am not. What are you talking about? I am not that structured. I am not that. You asshole. If anybody, I'm probably closest to Kermit because I have to deal with your ass most of the time and keep you in line
that's true. You do keep me in line.
and not flying off the deep end.
You don't actually do a great job with that job.
Well, the thing is, just like Kermit, you have to let you fly off the deep end. Otherwise, it's not entertaining.
Yeah, boy there.
Anyway, so we're at Hearn and Jarvis, and JB is like talking to the secretary, and he's like, well, Mrs. Davis can see you in a month. And JB puts her pencil on the intercom as like, you know, maybe she would be more interested. Maybe she should talk to me now before the authorities talk to her in the next week. And they're like, my 11 o'clock just canceled. Come in, JB.
Mm-hmm.
So we find out that Mr. Hearn and Mr. Jarvis always argued. And JB's like, why did you misrepresent the takeover? Is it because if Hearn had committed the murder, the takeover wouldn't have been allowed, and you actually suspect your grandfather. She loses her shit. Ms. Davis loses her shit at JB, and JB's like, seems like an overreaction. You probably believe it. JB leaves. Well, we find out the ballistics report was missing from the police file as well, from the original police file.
Oh boy.
And Sam loses it and goes the hell home.
He's not had a good week.
He's not had a good 30-some years.
That's true.
Man.
So this week in comparison's not that bad.
Yeah, there you go. Well, JB Fletcher to the blue phone. JB Fletcher to the blue phone. JB
I have to take this. I have to take this.
JB to the blue phone.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, JB.
Hello.
JB to the blue phone. I have some information for you. Come along. Maim, I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but nobody's had a scraggly voice.
Interesting.
So we're at the house, and we find out it's Lieutenant Webb's house. The DA told Lieutenant Webb to close the case quickly. He is not the attorney. He's not the judge. He needs to get the information. That's it.
Something's not right here.
He has the police report and hands it over to JB. Well, he's in a wheelchair, so he tells JB where to go get it.
Yes.
And it's a ballistic bullet. The bullets match. Only the police knew where Sam dumped the gun. It was not told to the general public because they were hoping to find it before anybody came and took it.
Oh, geez.
We also find out that the sudden increase in insurance was very odd to Webb as well, but the jury didn't hear about it. They didn't care about it. The DA treated it as an open and shut case. JB's like, I have an idea. Because Webb thought that Thelma was sleeping around with Jarvis. She wasn't. But there was something odd, just something off about her. So they go, Rod and JB go to Thelma's. And her beautiful, beautiful blue eyeshadow. Like that, she looks so good.
Just
girl, have you watched Face Off again? Not Face Off. Yeah, Face Off.
No, I haven't watched this season. It's a new season now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't watched yet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Have you finished? How far in? To Project Runway are you currently?
I don't want to talk about it.
Have you started it?
I have started. It just kind of fell off.
Okay. How far in are you?
I don't know, like 4 or 5.
Okay. You know you can just keep those on in the background while you're doing shit.
Yes.
Okay.
But I always forget about those when I'm doing that. But you're correct. That is something that I probably should. That will probably be like the best way. That way, I just turn around when it's time for the actual like displays.
Yeah. And girl, and to be honest with you, let's be real. You could go back to the first season and just start playing it because it would be like you are in a workroom with kindred spirits the entire time, just freaking out and doing shit. Like everybody's freaking and going crazy. You'll be freaking and going crazy with them. You'll all be running around like, ah!
That's true, actually. That's true. I didn't think about that. It is like kindred spirits.
Like you and Austin Scarlett just making gowns, gay gowns.
You know, of all of the contestants that have ever gone through, that is the one I probably identify most with.
I know. You want to be a Mondo, you're an Austin Scarlett.
It's true.
I know.
It's true.
I know.
Even when I try to do something Mondo, like it turns into an Austin Scarlett. Even when I try, I'm like, this is gonna be like quirky and blah blah blah. No, it always comes out looking like
Actually, you're more like the dude who did the drag queen dresses.
Chris Marsh. No, I am not.
I wonder how many A-frame dresses he did.
I am not like Chris Marsh.
How many A-frame dresses did he do?
I don't remember. I don't like you right now.
I'm joking.
And I love Chris Marsh.
I'm joking. Well, he's dead. I'm joking.
I know.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You know those wigs? Remember when he did that line of the foam wigs on Target for that year?
No.
You know those things are worth like hundreds of dollars now ever since he died.
Really?
Yeah.
I had one of those, I think.
Yeah,
They
like
were very
if you look at Chris
uncomfortable.
Marsh wigs on eBay, yeah, they're literally like hundreds of dollars now.
They were very uncomfortable.
No, I know. I tried them on. I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah. So they're at Thelma's and they threaten her like, "Hey, you're going to come in for murder unless you tell us what the hell went down." And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Get the fuzz away and we'll talk to you in private." And JB's like, "Look, the statute of limitations on blackmail's over." And she's like, "What?" And JB's like, "You blackmailed Jarvis. Who told you?" And Sydney paid you to keep quiet. Who told you?
I wish that you could that moment there. Oh, that should have been on TikTok. What just happened?
What?
That should have been on TikTok. That should have been on TikTok. That was a moment.
God. So we're back at the hotel. And JB's like, "Who shot the gun? What were they hiding?" And Rod's like, "It's stupid to attract that much attention." And JB's like, No. It was very smart. Let's wrap this shit up. Oh God, it's a whole page. So we're back at the
very fast though.
We're back at the Jarvises.
Yeah, okay. We're back there. All right.
And they're talking about the gun. And Sydney was like, "Well, the gun was thrown from Santa Monica Pier." And James like, "How did you know that?" "You retrieved the gun, didn't you?" And Sydney's like, "Yes. I followed him back to retrieve the gun to wipe it off because the smudged fingerprints. I committed the murder." JB's like, nah, you didn't. Your mother did." "What?" "It was an accident.
Oh no.
You would only have to worry about prints on the barrel, not the handle." So we find out that his mother and Sydney were going to the beach house that evening. The dad had it all worked out for the suicide, but she forgot a book in the library.
As you do.
So she goes back in to grab a book, and we have a flashback with her as an old woman. All of the other flashbacks are young people, but it's her in a wig that does not even match her hairstyle at the beginning with a hat on. Girl, the when it panned to her face and it was wrinkled and old, I was like, what the world? What the world?
That wasn't even the worst part.
What's the worst part?
The worst part was the hairstyle doesn't match the hairstyle from the original movie.
It all doesn't match. The outfit, none of it matches, girl. It was 80s wear. She wasn't even anything 1950s. Yeah. God. So she tried to grab the gun and accidentally killed him. Sydney had to choose between Sam and his mother and chose his mother.
As you probably would.
So Sam turns to George and said, "Let's go home." Sam says it's all over. The mother suffered. Sydney suffered. And he needs to, make sweet, sweet love to Georgia. And he kisses Georgia. JB agrees. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. Hey, Maim.
Yes,
Did you enjoy this episode?
I did. It was a hoot.
It was a hootenanny, wasn't it?
Like
This-
it was just ridiculous in every possible way.
Every possible way. Like every possible way.
Everything, literally everything. It's just like, oh my, oh goodness.
Hey, May, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Sure, dear listeners. Hi. You can find me on social media at Auntie Maims with an S. You can find me hosting Amazing Colossal every Thursday night at Kill Your Idol in Miami Beach. You can find me doing improv and stand-up at the Villain Theater. More about them at villaintheater.com. And lastly, you can find me commenting on the It's Happening Out talk show. More about them at It's Happening Out anywhere you find your socials. And if you want links to all that, just go to I'mYourAuntieMaim.com. And over to you, Mims.
Hey, y'all, I'm the Divimus Mims. You can find me online at thedivimusmims.com. Hey, Maim.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know we have Patreon? That's right. If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw some money. Hey, Maim.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know we have another podcasts? That's right. We have Baking Sugar, our Design Women podcast, and We Object, our Ally McBeal podcast. Hey, Maim. Did you know we have merchandise?
Ah!
That's right. If you go to mimsmaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Whoa.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, Maim. I love 5-star reviews. So, dear listeners, if you like us
And you love us.
leave us a 5-star review. It really means a lot to us. Hey, Maim.
It gets us more exposure. Yeah.
Did you know that you can reach out to us?
Reach out and touch it.
That's right, Maim. You can send us some email at mimsamaim@gmail.com or send us a text message 704-380-0618. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add?
I'm exhausted. No.
Do you want to say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.